Good afternoon to you all. So in today's lab, software testing lab, let me first share the syllabus with you. What is that we're going to cover as far as the syllabus, the lab syllabus is concerned. Okay. So let me first share that, and then we'll discuss something, and after that we will start on with the labs. Okay. So first thing, please note on this. So this will be your okay. So software quality and testing lab course code is 20 MCL57. Note it down. Okay, 20 MCL57 and credits are 1.5 for that. Okay, all those things are fine. So this is what you'll be learning as far as the software testing lab. First thing is you'll be designing test cases using Selenium IDE. Okay, how should Selenium IDE be used? So today I'll be taking a small demo on Selenium IDE. We will cover both the creating test cases as well as creating test suites also today. The next week we can even we'll start with the third one, which is the writing automated Selenium script to log in into a web page, and then one by one we can complete. Okay, and then writing a Java program to test whether test case is passed or failed. Java program updated records in a student table. Okay, test bound is the total number of objects present on a web page, the number of items present in a list or combo box, drop down, how do you choose the drop down, and then registration page, how do you automate registration page of a website, and then writing a program to automate the login page using hard code values. Okay, so let me start today with the first exercise, which is the designing test cases using Selenium IDE. So before even I in fact start this particular session, okay, first exercise, let me give you some idea about what Selenium is all about and why should we use Selenium. Is that right? So let us talk about that first now. Okay. So see, please understand, Selenium is an open source software. Okay, it is an open source software. It is primarily used to test applications in an automated way. Okay, please understand that. So what I have to do, I have to test my application. So primarily it is used only for web applications only. So I can test my web applications with the help of Selenium software. Okay. So what can you do with Selenium software is the question now. See, there are two things. First thing is you can in fact create recorded scripts. Okay, recorded playback scripts, which means you can record something. Okay, you can test a particular recording environment, and then you can play back and see whether all these things are happening or not. See, suppose you take a web page today. What do you do? Suppose you want to automate the username and registration page. Imagine example. So what you have to do now, when you open the web page, it has to go there. We have to go and test now whether when I enter the username, whether the valid username is entered or not, whether the valid password is given or not. I check that. No, see, the objective is to test. Is that right? So what I'll do now, I will go there and then test whether these things are happening or not. Is that right? If they're not happening, okay, what does it mean? There's something wrong. The error will naturally, when you go to a website and then you enter some wrong thing on a website, what will happen? The username naturally it will raise an error, no, saying that you are not a registered user of this particular thing, something like that. It gives or not, something like that. So like that, what you can do is you have to. So what you can do, Selenium gives you an option of two things. First option is I can I can create test cases and I can record all these test cases which are being used on a particular web page or a web portal. Number one. Second thing is this is what I call as fully automated. Okay, this also is automated only, but it is automated to some extent whereby you're only recording certain contents. Is that right? When I tell about full automation, I am actually talking about I can write a program script. So with that script, what I can do, I can go and modify or I can test my web application. Okay, through a program. So the difference, no? So in Selenium IDE, note it down. Okay, in Selenium IDE is what I call as an integrated development environment, like how you have Eclipse, no? NetBeans and IntelliJ and things like that. This is also a IDE only. So what do you do with that IDE? This IDE helps you to actually create a lot of test cases by means of recording everything, and you can play and see whether whatever we have done on the web page is being done or not, recorded or not properly, and how your web page has been tested. Okay, we can test with several things here. Okay, let me, if I give an example, you will be able to understand how all these things actually happen. Is that clear? So that is one thing. So two things. One is I can use Selenium IDE to record, understand, and playback, or I can use what? Selenium writing scripts, programming scripts, and through programs, what I can do, I can alter the, I can test my application. Is that clear? And please understand, you cannot use Selenium other than web applications. Please remember that. That is the limitation here. But the Selenium versions for mobile have also come now. Okay, mobile versions of Selenium also. Selenium, they call it Selenium. Is that right? Yeah, we can just go and see. So those things are also available right now. But since we are limited in the lab, no, whatever experiments are there, 10 experiments we have to do. So we will concentrate on this, and I hope everyone will understand how these things work. Okay, the entire Selenium architecture works now. So initially we start with a small few examples, and later we will go on to real good examples. Is that right? Okay. Well, as I already showed. No, I showed you a list also. This is what I told you. This is a list which I already told you. Is that right? This is what we'll be doing today. So these all from this, these two are recording kind of thing. And after that, we are actually talking about what? We are going to write a program. Okay, whereby you can test all your applications. Is that right? So this is one thing we have to do. Okay. So just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Okay. So let's start about this. Okay. First two, as I told you. So I'll just give you a small demo now. Understand that, and then if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay. We will go it like that. Okay. Slowly we will see. So let me first see for when you want to do Selenium IDE as such, you have to install the software. No. So what you have to do is wait. Mm, Go there. Just a minute. Open the. Just a minute, guys. So you see here, Already it is there on my system here. Do you see here? Do you see that? Is the screen visible, students?
No, sir.
Just a minute, ma. Let me share. Just a minute. Just a minute. And now it's visible. See here. Is it visible now, ma?
Yes, sir.
So this is what it is. See, do you see a symbol here? SE. Do you see here? SE. Which means it is already installed on my laptop. Okay. So for that, if you want to install on your laptop, see here. You have to go to seleniumhq.org. Right. Note it down. Note it down. You have a notebook with you always. Okay. It's good. .com. Okay. Selenium headquarters. I think it changed. I think now. Let's see. See here. They have changed it to, earlier it was seleniumhq.com. Now they changed it selenium.dev. Okay. So go here. See, you just click here or you can click here also. Downloads are there. No. You can either go here also. Go to Selenium HQ browser automation. Note it down, students. See here. If you go here, go to downloads. Click on downloads. Okay. See here. Internet Explorer is there. Selenium server and a grid computation, client and web and then okay. Selenium ID. Do you see here? See? Do you see this? Selenium ID is a Chrome or Firefox plugin which records and plays user interaction with the browser. So here you can download. If you have a laptop at home or something, mobile or something, you can download. Better it will be laptop or a system also. See, if you want the Chrome version of IDE, you can download it here. If you want the Firefox version also, you can download if you want. It depends. Whichever version you want, you can take. Okay. So you can, what you can do, if you want download previous versions also, they're available. Since I have already a Firefox, the Chrome, see if I just click Chrome here now, see what did it say now? See, what is it saying now? Remove from Chrome it is saying, which means already it is actually installed here. Do you see here? It is there here. So it is asking whether I have to remove it from, which means do you want to uninstall that particular software or not? Okay. But since I need to show you a demo, is that it? SC is required, no? So I am not doing anything. So I am not, suppose you are downloading, no? It will say add to Chrome. Okay, when you say add to Chrome, just click on that. No, here it will be add to Chrome. Just click on that Chrome, add. What will happen? Immediately you can see this particular thing. Do you see here? Selenium ID. Is it visible? All of you students are able to see this.
Yes, sir.
You click here, it will come. Is that fine? So this is a simple process of installing Selenium ID. So first, if you want to do the first two exercises, you have to have the Selenium ID with you. Okay. Now let us see how to work now. So now let me give you a small exercise. So I know what I'm doing. I'm opening this. So after you have installed, you can see click here. Now I am clicking on Selenium ID. See. So it's asking now. Do you see here? Welcome to Selenium ID. Version is 3.17.0. Now what would you like to do? So these are all the things you have to know. Okay, what are you going to do with Selenium ID? First thing is what? Recording a new test. Okay. So suppose you want to create
Yes.
a new test. Yes? Any questions?
Yeah, that screen is not visible
Not
when you
visible
start,
for you?
right? Yeah, that is
I,
not visible. Still we
I
are in the
share
extension page.
I shared that also. Let me see. Wait, just a minute.
Yes.
There's a problem here. So wait. Oh, okay. Now it's okay.
Yes, sir. Now it's fine.
So when you click here, automatically you will have this particular, when you click on Selenium IDE, this thing will come. Okay, a small box kind of thing pop up. So here, see, this is what recording a new test. If you're going to create a new test, that might created here. If you want to open existing project, mean already you have created a project, and in that project you have several tests. You can create project, and under that project you can create several tests also. Is that right? Here, creating a new project altogether. If you want to create a new project altogether, you can also create it. This is only to create a test, understand. The first option is only to create a test. Here, open existing project already which is there, which number of tests inside that. This is create a new project and then close Selenium IDE. Is that right? If you want any information on the Selenium IDE, you can go to this particular and then you can check. Okay, now what are we going to do now? Now our objective is what? Creating test cases and test suites. Okay, these are the objectives today. So what I'll do now, I'll open that. See, now suppose what I do, I need to create a new test. No, so I'll click here. Is the screen visible now? Harsha, is the
Yes,
screen
sir,
visible?
it is.
Is it visible now? This box, this thing.
Yeah, it is visible.
Please provide a
Yes,
name
sir.
for your
Project
new
name.
project. Okay, project name, very good. So here, what I do now, I can create. Hey, wait. I'm just clicking here. Project name. You can give any name, whatever you want to. Suppose you say first project, something like that. Okay, first project. Then you say okay. That's all. See now please understand here. I already told you that Selenium IDE is basically used to test web applications only. Is that right? So what you have to do, now you have created a project called as first project now. And what is it asking now? See here, it is asking where do you want to use this particular project? Is that right? So objective is creating test, no? So where do you want to create all these tests? On which web page? Is that right? So your project is one. Second thing is project is first. Okay, what project is that? A project can have several tests. Is that right? So on which web page do you want to test now? You have to test. You can give any. These giving a seleniumhq.co. That is supposed to be the noted down here. Seleniumhq.org is the original headcode. Now they changed. That's why I told you. No, when loading I told you. Is that right? So what I'll do? Example. I'll just give some things now. Okay. HTTP. Okay. www. Way to SMS. Simple. I'm just giving some website. Okay. All these are trial websites. No, way to sms.com. I am giving, understand? Okay, I have given http way to sms.com. So I want to create a few tests and run where? On that particular web page called as way to sms.com now. Now, please listen here. After this, see here, you have a button called as start recording. Now, moment you click on this, see what will happen. It will take you to that particular way to sms.com, and whatever you do there, no, okay, I'll show you. Okay, see, start recording. Now start recording. Now you see, this is the page. Do you see that? This is the page of the way to SMS. Is that right? Now it see, it is saying Selenium ID is not visible. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. So I need to keep on sharing, I think. Just a minute. Way to SMS. See here now.
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Now see, do you see that on the bottom? Do you see it is saying Selenium ID is recording? It is telling. See, Selenium ID.
Yes.
When I move that, see Selenium ID, which means now it is recording now. Whatever you are doing. See, we are going here. You are clicking on free SMS. Okay, you are just not clicking. You're just moving your cursor. You're going to business. You're going to pricing. You are referring your mobile number. Something. You are going here. Okay, you are doing something. So let us not log in. For example, so I'll just give something. Okay, 954389565 something number I'm giving, and then I'm saying some password. Okay, I'm just doing something. Is that right? And then I'm saying you log in into that. See, immediately saying what your mobile number is not registered with us, which means this is supposed to be a what do you call a wrong username who is just probably trying to enter into that. Or if it's going to be if you give you the right username and password, naturally he will be allowed to enter into that. Simple. So whatever I did, see, I did so many actions now here. No, I opened that, I went here, I went here, I went here, again I just went to this, then I went on, waited for some time, then I said I entered some number, then I did enter the password, wrong password, just to test, then I said login. Okay, so now all these things, Selenium ID is recording. Then what you have to do now? No, you have to stop the recording. Is that right? How do you stop the recording now? See here. When you go here, okay, now the interface has changed. See here, just a minute. You go here, go to that Selenium ID. Okay, please understand. See, this is the web page. Is that right? See, you are actually, but just a minute. I show you the web page. See, now you already, I showed you the web page, here, web page. See, this is the web page. Is that right? Now, after this, you have to go where? To the IDE part here. Okay, this is IDE. Please understand. This is the IDE part. Okay, see here, tests are there. Tests are there. In tests, we have something called as tests. Second thing is what I call as test suits. Now it is saying executing because already a test suite is running right now. No, you already opened the web page and doing something. No, is that right? So what I'll do, see, I can see, you can see the button here. This is visible, students?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible that
Yes.
red box is visible?
Red box, no, sir. Are you talking about the Selenium control panel, sir? Because that is
Yes,
not
yes.
visible. We just onto the way to SMS web page, sir.
Wait. Let me open that. Just a minute. Let me open that content. See here, what you have to do is, I showed you the web page, no? After that web page, you have to go to the control panel. See, this is what it is. See here. Now it's visible. So this is the one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So ye dekho, see whatever you did here, now this is what I call. See, test means here. Now you see that tests are there, test suits are. You can create test suits. You can executing means what? Right now we are executing something. No, it's a web page. We have done some actions. No, something we went and we did. No, and then see this is the URL I used actually. way2sms.com. That's what I used. Do you see this button now? That red button now, box now. This is to end the test. See, after you create a test, okay, after you create in the sense what? You've done some things on your web page, you have to end that recording. No, you have to click here. You see here, is it visible now, students? Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Now you have to close.
Yes.
See, you stop it now. See, it is asking no, stop the recording. Stop the recording. Yes, now it is asking the name. You have to give a test name for that. No, see, already you have given only project name. You have not first project you gave. You have to give a test name, no? So you can say first tester. I'm just giving an example, okay? For any name, first test like that. Okay, and then say okay now. Now see here, first test is the test what you created now. Do you see here when you click on the three dots, you can rename the test. If you want to rename your test name also, you can do. If you want to create a duplicate of the test name, no, if you want to create another test with the same kind of functionality, whatever it did, no, those things also can be created. If you want to delete the test, you can create. You can create any number of or you can even export. You can even export the test cases to Excel file or any other software. So is that right? As of now, okay. So here, see, tests are there. I can create tests. I can create test suite. Now it is executing still. Is that right? Is that fine? Now, see what are the things I did now? See, this is what I did now. I went to this particular SMS, way2sms.com. Whatever I have done, you see here, it is there or not? See, first what I did, slash means to start with. Okay, I opened that particular, see, which page? This page, way2sms.com. Then you can see here command value. Then what happens? What is the sent window size? That is the window size of that particular way2sms.com. We opened no window size of that way2sms.com, that one. See, click. Then what I did? You clicked on what? Mobile number, yes or no? And then typed something, mobile number. Then you clicked ID is equal to password. And what is the value you gave here in type C? This is the value I typed, no, there. And what is the value? I gave it as Narasimha, something, some word I gave like that. Okay. So then what I did, I completed. Is that right? I finished my, and then I came out. So this is, now I created what? One test case. Understand, student? I have created one test case where in project called as first project. And the name of the test is first test. So like that, when you create, so now you have recorded that now, yes or no? Now you have recorded that particular test, yes or no? Now if you want to see here, if you want to really see that now what you have recorded, things like that, you can do that, no? Okay, if you want to see how this test runs, you click here, see here. This is what I call as running the current test. Understand? This symbol is used to run the test. Is that right? What is this symbol used for? This is to run a test suite. I told you no, test suite. See here, test suite. Test suite means what? A collection of test suites, test cases can be put together in a test suite. So I can create a test suites also. I can create tests, I can create test suites. These two things only you can do. Is that fine? Now what I have done? I have created a test called as first test under first project. Is this clear? This is what I have done. This is what I did. So suppose now I have already recorded that. I want to play back. I told you no. Selenium ID's primary objective is to play back. Suppose I want to play back now. How will you play back that? See here. You can go here. See, just click that and say run current. Click. See. Now whatever I did now with that particular portal, it will be visible. See, it is open. See, you see that? It opened immediately. It opened that particular what do you call Selenium ID. And what it did, it went to username, it went to password, and then see this test. They opened. See, opened that window size, ID. So all these things are basically what? If it comes in green, it means that your test case is what? Passed. Understand? If you're failed, if the test case is failed, means it will be in red color. Okay. Now I'll give you a small example. I'll tell you how a failed thing will come now. See, this is the number we actually entered. Is that right? Now click here. Okay, number. See, what is the number you have given here? This is how you recorded, no? Okay, this is the number I gave there on the web page. 95438236647 was the number I gave there. Suppose, now what I do, I make a mistake here. I just say 4. Is that right? Okay, and then I just keep quiet. Then what I do now, I will start running the thing now again. Is that right? Okay. Now, in this, okay, just a minute. Let me go to target. 1 minute. I'll show it to you in target. Type ID, type target, and on disabled. Okay, just a minute. First test. Okay. 1 minute. Click. Now I gave a name called as, suppose I remove that H. Okay, and then there's no need to save this. Automatically it will get saved. Is that right? Suppose I run now. Let us see, because I think, see, this ID is basically, it keeps changing. Is that right? See, a lot of improvements which keep going on. ID, okay, integrated, this ID keeps on changing. Is that right? So early, you know what will happen? Generally, I'll tell you. Anyhow, don't worry. See, basically what happens is, if you give, suppose you have given a wrong entry. See, already you have recorded how now entering Narasimha only. Okay. If you remove in the target now, see, suppose you click here, what is the target here? ID is equal to pass. Value is what? Earlier I gave what? Narasimha. Is that right? So if I give a wrong, if I make a mistake here, if I remove that and then run, no, naturally what will happen? No, the test case will fail. Okay, why will it fail now? Because you have recorded with this particular variables only, with these NARA, SIM, HA only. So now if you make a change here, if you make some change here, what will happen? Your your test case will return fail, which means here, no, at this point, no, it will return what? It will give you a red value. All these things will be in red. By because you recorded like that, no, Narasimha have recorded, but now you are testing it like this. Are you able to understand? So I think they have removed that option in this particular thing. But anyway, I hope you understood. See, our objective is creating a test case. So how do you create test cases in Selenium now? Okay, see, either you can directly open Selenium IDE, okay, and you can create like how I did, right? Just now I did. No, suppose you want to create. I'll create one more test now. You see here. What you have to do now, please listen here. Click on the plus. It's saying add new test. Okay, so in this project, I'm going to create another what do you call test. I say second test, something like that. Okay, and then I say add. Okay, so now in second test, what you want to do? That right? Second test also is where on the waytosms.com. Is that right? Now what I do? First thing I told you, no. Even before you do something, you have to record. Please understand, this is where you have record. Moment to finish, see, either you can go from here to the web page, from web page also you can come back here. Now what I'm doing now, I'm clicking, see, you should always click on whichever test you are going to do something. See, first test already instructions are given here. Now go to second test and what do? You record. When you record, what will happen now? That particular web page will open now. Are you getting it? See, when you click here, see. Do you see that? Automatically a web page will open. Now, I suppose I am doing something now. Let me give you a small example. Now, I am right clicking. Okay, I am right anywhere on the page. If I right click, you can see here there's an option called as Selenium ID. Do you see here? Is this visible, students? Harsh, is it visible? Harsh, is this visible?
Yes, sir. Still we are into this Selenium control panel, right?
No, wait. No, just a minute. Just a minute. I think this is a problem. Every time we have to share. Wait.
Yeah, every pop-up screen you need to share, sir.
Yeah, that is the problem. See, actually, here, do you see that now? See, when I say now in the Selenium panel, when I clicked OK, no, I said record, no, REC. Is that clear? When I pressed REC, what will happen? This particular web page will open like this. Okay, now what I am doing now, is it visible now, Harsh?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible, sir.
Okay. Now you right click here. Anywhere on the page when you right click now, anywhere you click, see on right click when you click now, you see here, you have a thing called Selenium ID. Do you see that? Selenium ID, these are all the commands. Oh, they've added so many. Earlier there were only 6 commands. See here, these are all what we call as Selenese commands. Now note it down. Selenese. 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 Selenese commands. Okay. So here, see, I have assert, checked, editable, not checked. There are many. Don't bother about it. A few things I'll teach you. Is that right? See, store, told text, title, value, verify. This is very, very important. Now verify. Verify. So when will you verify now? Suppose I want to verify the, let me give you an example. Verify the title of this particular web page now. Okay. What title? I already opened which web page now? waytosms.com now. So here, what is the title? Okay, can anyone tell me what is the title page for this now? Can anyone tell me where is the title for this particular page? Come on. Students, come on, interact.
Within the tab name, sir, free SMS, SMS.
Fantastic. This is the title. Okay, this is what is your title now. For this particular web page, free SMS, send free SMS to India, send free SMS to India, dot, dot, dot. That is the title for this, but that is how they have designed this particular web page now. Is that right? So that's how they've designed. Now, I want to verify whether the title is correct or not. Suppose I want to verify whether I maintain the right title or not. What I'll do now, see here, there is an option for that. Go here, right click, and then go to Selenium IDE. Look here, students. I am going here, verify. Okay, I am saying title. Do you see here? Title. Selenium IDE, verify title. So when I verify the title, what will it do? It will verify the title of this particular web page. Okay, so see here, I am verifying. Now I am recording this now. I am recording this now. Okay, and then I stop. Then what I do? Next thing, what I should do now after this? Tell me. What should I do after this? After recording?
I think so. You should go to the control panel and then.
You have to stop the recording. No, go here.
Yes, sir.
Is the screen visible now? Selenium panel?
No, sir. That is not
No.
visible.
Then again, I have to open. I have to work. Oh, problem, man. Every time we have to wait. Okay. Now what I do again, I have to go to the panel, pop-up screen, go to that panel. Just a minute. Where is that now? See, go here. You have to go here. Is that right? You'll go here, and what you'll do here now? What should you do here now?
Stop the recording.
Fantastic. You have to stop the recording. Very important. See here, you have to click here. Stop. That's all. Over. Which means now the second test case has been created now. Is that fine? Have you understood now? Now what is the next thing after this? I have to playback, no? And see whether this is done or not. How will I do that? Go to the second test here. And then what you should do? Anyone can tell me? You have to use this or which one?
Play button, sir.
I have to use this button. Okay, run current test because I'm clicking here. No, second test. I can even see. I already told you can rename also if you want here. So you can rename also the test. Suppose you don't want this. I want to give some other name, or I want to give a small case, or just for like that. You can whatever you want. You can do. See it as second test. Okay, click here. Then what if you want to delete also? You can delete. If you don't want, you can delete it. Now you go here. Then what you'll do? You have to run the test now. See here, I'm running. So it is preparing. It is going to that thing. Now you see. Now what is it said? What is it doing now? It has verified the title of the page. Yes or no? Do you see here? This is the title of that. Do you see here? Free SMS, send free SMS, free SMS. We saw a dot. Is the screen visible now, student? Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Are you understanding? This is what it is. Okay. Now, what happens? See, all these things are available here. It's clear here. This is the title of the particular web page now. Now, suppose I told you no. If you make a mistake, see, I'll go here. See, look here. Please pay attention. See, I'm verifying. I told you no how a test case will fail. How will it fail? I go here. I go to this particular verified title and target you have here. No, this is the actual title of the web page. Please understand, students. This is the actual title of that particular FreeSMS, freesms.com, freesms.com web page. Title is this. That is how it designed. Now, I'll give a small example. See here. See, do you see a dot there at the end? Any one mistake you do in this title, no? And if you start running the test case, what will happen? Your test case should return false now. Let us see whether it happens. Okay, we'll remove that dot. I'm removing the dot now. That's all. Okay, and let us see whether we'll do that now. Just a minute. Okay, and I go to that executing. We'll remove that. We have to remove that. No recording. Okay, fine. So go here. Then you go to second test, I think, and then you start running that. Let us see, because the version has changed now. But generally, you see that now, students. Do you see that? Do you see, students? What has happened?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what has it happened now? Moment I added a dot there at the end of the title, you see the test case fail now. I told you no, test case will fail. So whenever it comes in red, it means that the test case is actually failed now. And you can see the failures also. You can see here. What are the failure? You can, if you go down, see, you can go down and also you can see that why this is actually failed and things like that. What, where actually that thing is failed, something like that. Are you following me? So this is how, so which means this is how you can test. Okay. Now what should I do now if I want to run the test case correctly? What I'll do, I'll again go back to title, and what I'll do, any mistake you make, see I just removed one dot, that nothing else I did. Yes or no? Now let us see, I'll put the dot and see whether it really works or not now. Let me put the dot again. Okay, and then let me see whether it runs now. Okay, let us see. Do you see here? Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
So this is what is called as design. Okay, how? So customer will have a requirement. He will say title should be like this only. The object should be like this only. 8 characters should be there only. Here the box scroll when I go to the pop down menu, only so many members. Okay, only so many variables should be there. So requirements will be given very clearly by the client. So what is your job? You have to create test cases like that, and then you can test your application. Are you understanding, students? Is that fine till now? Whatever I have done, is that clear? Okay. So that is one thing. Next thing, let me tell you some more things. See, next thing is what I told you. First, so we have finished the first exercise, creating test cases. Is that right? How do you create test cases for your application? Second thing is test suites. How do you create test suites? See here. Go to here, test suites. Go here, go to test suites. You can give your name. If you want to give a name also, you can give, or you can, so suppose I want to rename that. Okay, I'm creating a new suite and I'm calling that suite as what? First suite, something like that. Okay, first suite. And then I say rename. Okay, now in this first suite, see, first suite is what basically, it is actually a test suite. If I want to add some test cases, I can, there are two ways I can add that. Either I can see, click here and then I can add test. Do you see here? I can add tests here because test suite is what? Basically a collection of test cases. Understand? A collection of test cases is what I call as a test suite. Is that right? So what you will do now, you have to add test. So that's one way, or you can even click this. See, when you go test suites plus, this is for what? Creating a test suite altogether. Are you able to understand? Okay, so what you do? Go here, go to the test suite, and then you click here and then add tests. Okay, now it is, so how many test cases we have created now? We have created two test cases now. One is first test, the other is second test now. So so you can create how many ever test cases like that, 5 or 6 test cases you can create. If you want to run say 3 or 4 test cases together as a test suite, you can do that. That's all. Is that right? So what I'll do for this, so okay, I take this also. Let me take these two. Okay, select. So what will happen now when I click on first test? So first suite is a suite, test suite, which contains 2 test cases, first test and second test now. Now when you run, please remember that very, very, very important. You cannot run having your cursor like this and then running it. See, now this is for running a test, not a suite, understand? For a test suite, you see that bar here, you have a thing and then you have 3 bars here. That is what I call a run all tests. Run all tests means what? Test suite basically. That's right. So when you run like that now, you see here, see what is it happening now? What is it telling? Come on, tell me. To play a suite, you must select the test case from within that suite. Please understand, this is very, very important. So when you want to run a test suite, what do you have to do? Though you cannot click like earlier, no, when you say test case and then you were running it, no. Is that right? Any test case you want to run, click that test case and then say run. Then click here, automatically it used to run. For test suite, what you have to do, you have to create the test suite, Select any test, nothing wrong. Either you can select this or this also, nothing wrong. Any test you can select. Then what you have to do? Then you have to run all that. Then so what will happen? Both the tests will be run now. Are you following me? See, whatever I did, see, over. Which means both these tests, first test and the second test, have been run now. Are you following me, students? Is that clear? Have you understood what I said? Okay. So this is so. Is that clear, students? Students, are you following me? No one is
Yes, sir.
responding. So
Yes,
like
sir.
that you can create. So your objective is now you have to create a open. Okay, what you can do now is you can open your laptops or systems. Okay, and create that particular. Okay, download that Selenium IDE onto your system. And whatever I did now, no, like that, you create 5 or 6 test cases like that. Okay, 5 or 6 test cases, and create 2 or 3 test suits, or 10 test cases you can create. So you take a typical scenario of a railway reservation system or something like that, or username and password. Some you can decide your choice. Any web page you can take. What you have to create 10 test cases in that particular application, and create 2 or 3 test suits. Okay, and every suit should have a collection of test cases. It could be different test cases. Like that you can create, and then just to get accustomed with this particular environment. Are you following me, students? Is it clear? Very clear. So what I would request you is, you please do this. You please do this, and then you can get back to me. Is that right? So now what exercise I'm giving you is that whatever I told you, download the Selenium IDE from the hq.com. I told you, no, go there, seleniumhq.com, org, download the Selenium IDE. Whether you want Firefox version or Chrome version, whatever, you download that. Then you try to see whether whatever I taught you right now is actually you are able to do. One more thing what you can do is you can even go to the way2sms.com. I said no, right click. I told you assert, I told you verify title, I said. Try to work with other things also. Verify text is also there. Okay. How does verify text come? I'll show you if you want. I'll show you that. Is the screen visible now? Is the screen visible? Screen visible. I am creating a new test. Okay. I am saying third, something like that. Third test. Okay. Third test. Add. Okay. Is it clear? Harsha, are you able to see this? Third test. Now I start recording this. I start recording. way2sms.com. See here, I go here. Now I have to again. Is the screen? I think the screen will not be visible. Just a minute. I'll have to again share this. Go here and then go here. Okay. See, you go to way2. Is the screen visible now? All of you? Is it visible,
Yes, sir.
students?
Yes,
Now,
Yes, sir.
see, you go here. See, verifying text means what? See here. If you want to see whether this particular, suppose I send free SMS. I take this. I select that, and then I say right click. See here. I am selecting the test. Right click Selenium IDE. What I am doing now? See, verify the text also I can do. Okay, like that. You try all these options and see. Assert, store, wait for. How does it work? Not checked, not editable, not present. You won't be able to do all these things. 3 or 4 you know. Okay, how it works. See, Selenium ID verify text. Now what is the text now? Send free SMS. The text the client wants send free SMS there. So verify text. Is that right? Then what I do? Again I'll go back to the IDE. I'll stop the now again I have to share. Again what I do? I go here and then go to your Selenium panel. Okay, go to your Selenium panel. See here, stop the thing. Okay, stop the recording now. Now third test is there. Is that right? Now you start running again. Is that right? Now what you have done? Verifying text. Okay, see, this is a text. See, you see here, verify text is what? Send free SMS. This is what you did. Now let me run the test now, because only test. No, I am running that. Now you see, I got it. All is fine. Again, same thing. If I make a mistake, what I have to do? Verify text. Go here, and suppose I remove that yes, or see here, I just remove that blank space now. That's all. Okay, and then I start running it now. You see here what will happen again? The test case will actually fail. It has to fail. See here. Are you getting it, students? Like this? Students, are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes,
this,
sir.
you have like this, you have to verify all those commands. I do many commands are there. No, right click, you will do that. No, try out that. So you're okay. Is that clear? So again, what I should do if I want to run the test case first, then what I should do? Go there, insert that blank space here, and then start running the test now. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, so now your duty, your job is now what you can do is download Selenium IDE, finish the first two exercises. Okay, create 10 test cases and 2 test suits. One test suit should have the first 5 test cases. Second test case suit should have the other 5 test cases. Is that right? And then you create that and then get accustomed with all these commands also, whatever I told you now. I told you no, Selenium commands are there. All these commands you have to know before even you start doing that. So finish those 2 exercises today and you get back to me. Is that right? I assume that you people will do that. Now I have, okay, so please do that and show it to me. Okay, is that fine? So after some time, I will again log in. That time by say by 3:50. Is that right? We'll again log in by 3:50, something like that. That time you can just ask me if you have any queries on that particular thing. Is that fine, students? Is that okay? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Is that fine? Can you do that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Please, and then I'll again call you by 3:50. We'll have a small session and see whether if you have any issues, we can do that. Is that fine? I hope all of you will do that. I'll request all the students who have joined now to join again. Okay, so that I can verify because whether you have done it or not, you can tell me. I'm giving you 1 hour time now. Or we can join at 4 also if you want. In case you want 4 is comfortable, we'll join at 4 o'clock also. Which is comfortable, tell me. 4 o'clock?
Please, sir.
Okay, 4 o'clock we will join. 4.
Excuse
You
me, sir.
finish this. Go ahead.
Yeah. Whatever you have done till now, I did the same. I just followed the all step. But right now I have to go for my GP classes.
No problem. If you have GP is 4 o'clock, no?
No, sir. It is actually from 2 o'clock. But I told ma'am I am taking some lab classes, so I will be joining you late.
No issue. See, if people are having GP class, you can go, man. Other students, you can stay back. Is that right? No
Okay,
issues.
sir. Okay, sir.
But
Thank you, sir.
please practice all these things. Okay, you should know all these things. Creating test suits and test cases and things like that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Whatever you did till now, I did the same from my side.
Okay. Let the other students also do it. Shall we meet again at 3:50? Students, shall we meet at 3:50? Or you will show it next week? Tell me, students, quickly. You'll do it next week then? At least reply, man. Please tell. Shall we meet again or you'll do it and get back to me next week?
Next week.
Immediately I know you will say next week. Okay, practice this properly and next week I'll ask students to come and do it. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, take care. All the best. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Okay.